was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Then any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these?
What in the hells was that?
It felt like a bloody earthquake. You see the city? The hill.
Always room for more.
Something over there.
Here goes nothing.
Let's chew the fat.
That ox again.
No, incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? My little secret. I'm not a busybody. You ought to use me as an example, or you might get yourself in trouble. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Ooh, fun.
Let's spill some blood.
Never a dull moment.
Still standing, no matter what you heard. I will ascend.
For the ages. My iron is hot. No holding back.
time has come.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Still breathing, despite everything.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same. Never wanted the easy path. No one stopped me yet. Very well. I should speak up.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds and... Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us!
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. Oh, my apologies. Now I hear you speak, I, of course, realise you're a local. Oh, now I've heard you speak, that's very apparent. Please, stop wasting my time.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
Nice to be in a crowd of normal people for once.
And any one of them could be a spy for the
Really?
Back off and return to
I
your
prefer
homes.
my company.
That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy
Oh,
outlanders?
thank.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay tax.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Attention. Donations desperately needed for refugees. Every copper helps.
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
Anything of use?
Is everything all right there, Nestor? You report dangerous contraband donations. I'm going to check it out. Why? All the goods have already been kept in. I didn't ask for your opinion, Finn. Fall in and do your job.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. No one back home will ever believe this.
might be useful.
A trap. Better watch my step.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Toys, trapped, injured children. It's abominable. Who would do such a thing? I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Injured children. It's abominable.
And I'm sure the Malak will deal with it.
Let's ask about honest citizens.
I'm busy. Mind your own.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac.
Now, mind your tongues. Leave Christine to me. All these people fleeing for their lives, only to be corralled like cattle.
Heads will roll for this transgression, this injustice. Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum.
Imagine upending someone's life in the name of bureaucracy. People are out of touch here.
I should be loins deep in Sharess's caress by now, not waddling about in filth. Piss off, would you? I've got some papers left to file to get in. Apparently. Bloody bleeding bureaucrats.
Not leaving me. We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now. Some goblin cultists were about to stumble on where those two bright boys were hiding. So I just kind of drew their attention. The bright boys got away, but I took a hit killing those gobbos. And it's taken its time healing. Thanks for asking, though. Don't worry about my wound. It gives me a reason to keep an eye on those Tangleford bright lads. I like to keep them out of trouble.
I'm ready. Take two.
Can't give up now.
Don't worry about my wound.
I'm not leaving you here.
Don't waste a step.
Not for any reason.
Starving folk tend not to.
They just lined up and taken their fair shares. We've had plenty for everyone.
If won't get us fed.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Back off! I found these apples first.
Look at that! Finest pie that fruit could have made.
There's something over there.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
Don't mind if I do.
Shut it. Scavenge wherever you can from this mess.
We have made good choices. Then we should end it on our terms.
As long as
I
we
have something
stand
to
together,
ask.
we can never be truly broken.
Rechtei Hathran Rust. Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Vald Iskablast.
You recognize the funeral rites of the Gur people, the same monster hunters you met in the Hag Swamp. Their leader is burning the possessions of those who have fallen.
Im Orak Nete Krasin Netra.
So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
For those your friend stole from us, it is a matter of life and death. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, He would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Cazador like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them. If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Do not stand here and wait. Cazador must be destroyed.
It's time to press ahead.
Just wait for the next wave.
Cazador's nest of serpents must be disturbed. Nothing less.
And if our children still live, what will happen to them if we attack?
I share your fear, but we cannot build that.
Another defeat will wipe us out.
Maybe I need more pockets.
That might be worth a look.
Seems simple enough.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power.
What? No! I've had so little time!
Spill some blood.
Gods, it's hot in here.
I am fury. I am death.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
What's inside?
Oakfather preserve you. Wherever you need me. You know where to find me. Take care.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then, idling away the hours.
Moving ahead.
I thought you might want to get your mind off things. I know I did.
True. What with all the refugees, ill rumors, the food shortages. Speaking of which, I'm surprised you managed to get such a spread.
Pleasing names, dear. Pleasing names.
Let's get going. A couple turns should do it.
What's that?
What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to leave the menace off. At least here we stand a chance.
Best avoid that trap.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Looking ahead. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Still breathing, despite everything.
You should have killed the little monsters.
Let's roll it in.
What's the
Not
plan?
as bad as it could have.
Refugees traveling. Remind them that this is ours.
What to do?
We don't take